All right, have and have not fans. So just so you know, we're looking at less than a week until the haves and the have nots returns to the OWN network on May 1st. And first off, to everybody who's, used to the channel, who's up to date on, events and the haves and the have nots, this video probably isn't for you because I'm doing this video as a reminder to the fans that the show returns May 1st. And I'm really only doing this for two reasons. Number one, on my Have and Have Not Facebook page, Have and Have Not Facebook group, my Twitter, my Have and Have Not Instagram. Of course, I always leave links to all of these social media outlets that I have in the description of my video. So just a heads up to everybody new to the channel, and never decided to look in the descriptions area because that's where I keep links to everything that I post on in regards to the series. And I've seen so many comments on my post and tweets and whatnot of people asking the question, when the heck are new episodes coming on the air? And it's May 1st. Now, I can understand the confusion, and that leads to my second reason for doing the video. I'm a bit surprised that the OWN network hasn't done as much in terms of marketing to say, hey, this show you love isn't just coming back like a month and a half earlier than usual. It's coming back next Tuesday. Now, I was aware that there were some old episodes of the haves and have nots airing this Tuesday night, being April 24th, but I didn't watch them because, well, as you know, on this channel, I'm a full-time YouTuber now. That's what I do for a living. I pretty much study the haves and the have-nots like I do my Bible. So I pretty much know the ins and outs, not everything, but a good majority of stuff. So unless they were like showing stuff from like seasons 1 through 3, I really didn't want to rewatch any old episodes. And my second point about the show, talking about the show return, the channel OWN, talking about the haves and the have not returning. I would think that their social media, like the OWN Facebook, the YouTube, the Twitter, Instagram, they would just have like friendly reminders, because a lot of things that here's perfect example. We know that Avengers Infinity War comes out this Thursday, Friday, basically the end of this week. The actual premiere of the film for like the stars, the YouTube celebrities and whatnot, that was on Monday. And you look at all the social media pages out there for anything Marvel related, they have like these videos counting down like top moments from the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, the story of the Infinity Stones, pretty much going down like these top moments and things you should know about the upcoming movie. And I'm talking weeks in advance of the film coming out to get people hyped. Now with the haves and the have nots, especially with the show coming to an end on OWN in 2020, you would think they would do anything and everything they can to bring in the viewers while this show is still on the air, because a lot of people shut themselves out from the show. I can't tell you, after what was it, episode 10, Lovers Passions, how many people were on social media in a rage over that quote-unquote mid-season finale and how terrible it was and no cliffhanger. This went on for at least 2 to 3 weeks. I'm not making this up. You go back through some of my videos, you'll know in those videos I talk about how that episode wasn't that good, but it received more backlash than I can remember when it came to this show. Like, a lot of people were saying they were done with it, that stars of the show like Catherine, Hannah, David, they had to go on Twitter and online basically to express to the fans like, hey, this wasn't the mid-season finale that we aired. There were some things edited out, and when it comes to making these decisions about what's going to be a mid-season finale and season finale, that's not just one person pretty much backing up Tyler Perry, saying that Tyler Perry wasn't the one that made that call. It was something that was pretty much above his head, with a group of people. So based off the fact that the first part of this season was so lackluster in those 10 episodes, a lot of people just tuned themselves off to the show and may not have noticed or even care that the show was returning a month in advance. I'm guessing because of the fact that it was only 10 episodes aired, that we're going to go off the air for about a month and some change, as opposed to coming back sometime middle of May or even into June. So I was a bit disappointed and surprised that there haven't been any magazine articles, because like ABC soaps and other magazines that they have at the front of like a Kroger or Food Lion. There hasn't been any interviews from like the cast members that I'm aware of. And in terms of the social media, I was a bit surprised like they haven't updated the profile pictures on the Haves and the Have Not Facebook page just to get people hyped. It's just like, hey, guess what? We're returning May 1st, because I'm guessing on May 1st what they'll do on the Facebook page at least is release 2 to 3, maybe 30 to 45-second clips from the new episode. So definitely on May 1st, even before the episode airs, I'll definitely be doing videos about the clips, depending on what the clips are. Like, I don't want to just flood the channel with meaningless videos, especially if the clips are a bit lackluster, because then I'll definitely not be hyped up for the episode. But I feel like when it comes down to it, I just want to do a friendly reminder announcement that, hey, the Haves and the Have-Nots returns May 1st. So everybody new to the channel, I hope you enjoy the content. Trust and believe there are over 640 videos on the channel right now. There's more than enough to entertain you between now and when the show returns. And also just be aware, when it comes to the videos, I'll definitely be breaking down episodes, teaser trailers, concepts, and theories. But hopefully the Haves and the Have-Nots has like a mini marathon, you know, before the new episodes come on. This will be the perfect time to do so. But with that being said, you know, spread the video around, not just for the sake of this channel, but just so if you have any friends who watch the Haves and the Have-Nots who might be unaware that the show's coming back, make sure you tell them to tune in to OWN on May 1st, because a new episode will air. And I'm just speculating here that since we only got 10 episodes during the first part, since, you know, I'm guessing there might be 12 or so episodes May, June, July, I'm thinking that the Haves and the Have-Nots is going to be on the air until late July or somewhere into mid-August. So with that being said, thanks so much for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.